every Saturday from 12 to 1 p.m. Yeah, the Legal Digest Ebremo. Me no woka say lawyer Francis Atnase ye ba between enkomo ewo your platform no so. Nti mesre wa say unim obi a United Kingdom all facing challenges with immigration. Family a friend is saying law ho nsensem nipa no ewa ha say wabobra na opasa ato kwan ben so eno betimi nya asase no lawyer Francis Nadaroma obeboa yen ama etimi enya solutions to all our legal issues and in send your tire no Wednesdays 7 to 8 p.m. near the Legal Digest na bro. A friend is saying, maybe there be a 12 to 1 p.m. near the Legal Digest and so bro. A quiet before so a boy in the animal moment so in your mongrata. Young Connie, my lawyer, Aquaba na pum to say.
Ya unia na miadum ene odi ache ye see ene Valentine's Day. Ye wish ye etie for ahwefo ewo o platform Dr. Rain TV ena me so me platform ni nyina se FB solicitors e wish mo happy Valentine's Day. Muni wa ye ni ho inti sebe Valentine no muhudo nti na tembia ye sorry eba program send ebe obi owo any issues about immigration, nationality, family law, benefits issues, eviction, housing, ne nasifo nyina no yebeboa ama o problem eso etwa. Yo, your coswa such obi bia or platform say your education so in terms of visit visa, standard visit visa. Say Wednesday you started, with most of Nyoma and man for a refusal more visit visas, no. Your bro so your bekoswa atwa so. Yo, Dr. Rain, Bijama.
Your lawyer, Yenasi, Naminkaya, chef was say, Yeni FB solicitors and a train come up. Ope ye chia kwaya, ye wo Suite E and F, the clock house. Na abonsan ye tosumi and sa. Your postcode no IG 11 8EQ, IG 11 8EQ. Sanso and your telephone number, office line is 0208 2644800. Lawyer Francis mobile line is 079 46772439. Ebusia mesrewa so be frel. So ofri FB solicitors na or represent lawyer Francis na obisa ho sika mesrewa ka che ne se opese woni lawyer Francis ankasa ekasa ewo ne direct mobile line ya me de atodwe 079 4677 2439 mesrewa nipa bonifo bininam ana wode FB solicitors adwuma pa ye no ode duping call for jijin call for ensem sika okacha so asend bibi wo mobo WhatsApp so na click on it mesrewa do not click o click pe obenya wo access to all your information ti ye pese ye de announcement ti enkaiboi ye de eto monim lawyer share any latest update because I mean say 5 years route na be lead to indefinite debate no abewie chese bobo kaka amanfo bebre so you say the wohwe the far right activists na the yeah remiti sika almost 25 billion pounds. Etom bu afu na waye wadwuma na wodi bi kwa akoma na anane o maame ne wabusiafo no so obroni ni bu afu ne nkonya ayen kemfa sika nko e kromo hey lawyer latest update se na men kan kire usanse na bebe mu no ya hwefo amutie ye wakwanya amobeba so na maba bebusa lawyer question. Let's tap and share. Let's tap double tap. Let me know where you are watching me from. Mo amosha me free Peckham. A friend is Chelsea. Mo amosha me free Kensington. Canterbury. A friend is Leicester. Aston, Birmingham, Coventry for mo ami hu. Ye hunu baby amosha yen free. Nti uba me mami hunu Roko no ana me ye no. Akwesi wa say Evans wa say abusia yɛn a mo ha no mɛsrɛ mo a let me know sɛ wɔ ha yɛn nua Riafe nso ɛwɔ aha say Riasco ɛwɔ ha Alfred wa say John wa say Akwesi ɛwɔ ha say let's double tap na algorithm nim emu mbie wo hwɛ wɔ YouTube nso a Vivian yɛma akwaba subscribe to our YouTube channel follow us for this conversation and topic near toa an overview of the UK standard visitors visa, eligibility requirements, permitted activities and application procedures. No, we the part 2 of a conversation I start here last Wednesday. Yeah, it me 7 to 8 p.m. to per video no oko Dr. Ren TV part 1 no eda ho. Any day more. Back to you. Latest update.
Yo, me da say yo latest update na Odesha CN say sa consultation bi na mo bi tu mo say end settlement consultation no. Ejebo a close on the 12th of February 2026. Inti 13th every 13th kwe omo ba be yem pensi mo ba be kan yo mani nyina obia ye koye na oma fifi mu ahu de amanfo ka efa de ompese omo ye ehu. According to Home Secretary, the Odano Shibana Mahmood, before then, a week ago, Okohun how Home Affairs Committee say or before na Osha. According to Onono, at that time, a week before say we need be closing the consultation, be closing no say 130,000 response no more receive, which is no believe say encouragement regarding say can normally omunya 100,000 they believe say it's okay. Into among say amount for participate a lot about that. All because mene wo mienu ye bo ho dawro ye nyina de ho gi mu no na dru sa empempen so obi a kire na adwen ye nhwe hawa wo mo de beba eba sa na wo mo de ma committee a omo nso bekika no ma ye ni nyina bom na omo hu se imra no e wasi asisa na se through the views no ye maintain no. Inti yenhwe de no work or say the government consultation on the proposed end settlement reform closed on the 13th of February 2026, which Home Secretary described as a genuine piece of work to a close after many tens of thousands response. As of last Wednesday, which is Wednesday year by year, the consultation had received around 130,000, according to the Home Secretary. Until before say no manya nipa mo participate here, which is about 130,000, is more than what they were anticipating, which is 100,000. The proposals would overhaul the route to indefinite leave to remain, extending the standard qualifying period from 5 years to 10 years, and introducing a system under which migrants earn settlement through economic contribution. The award change is Oshima or Phil says skilled workers, no innovators near other migrant route, or more after 5 years, no mania indefinite. Or say no, this time no, I was more any that indefinite no, until was shifted ako 10 years. But ultimately, a prove be a bit me atwon aba animu ama wanya after 7 years, 8 years or so. Inti way no obi etum say obi a metre na adwen a or say nipa 130 as of last 2 weeks, that tells us at least yedawura yebetena ha na yebo ho nyina no me ne Dr. Ray ne ka ho asem no moayɛ adeɛ sɛ mama aba mu. Nti yɛnhwɛ mmara no sɛ na ɔmo de ɛbɛba from now onwards. But yɛnhwɛ yɛ lawyers no yɛwɔ kuo bi a yɛfrɛ ɔmo law society. Ɔmo nso de ɔmo ano aba abɛtum. Yɛnhwɛ deɛ ɔmo ka. Ɔmo sɛ the law society said the proposal must be applied fairly and not retrospectively. Aseɛ kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ade no a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo make sure sɛ nipa no qualify anaasɛ nipa no hia anaasɛ odi deɛ sɛ wɔyɛ so a ɛwɔ sɛ mo de ma no, which is fairly. Ɛna ɔse mmara no ma mo fa nkɔ sign mo akyi for ebia 1 year ago, ebia 2 years ago. Because at times UK for pɛ saa mmara no hyɛ no. Ɔmo timi ka sɛ mmara wei take effect maybe last year. Nti ɛyɛ saa na wo a woyɛ wɔ application within that time no, saa mmara no na ɔmo de bɛyɛ. Nti a law society ni sɛ no, home office monyɛ ahwɛ yie na ma mo mfa nkɔ starte sɛ adeɛ no wɔ n'akyi. Nti ɛyɛ saa a ɔmo hwɛ mu sɛ ɛbɛ affect nipa bebree. Ɛna bio mu nso no, ɔmo nso MPs, Labour for 35, was it also yesterday, a letter signed by 35 Labour MPs, 17 from other parties, 21 PS and 33 civil society organizations, urged the Home Secretary to rule out applying the proposals to migrants already in the UK, warning it would be unfair to workers who have already put down roots and contributed to the country. Some of Okowe, including MPs, on one MPs, maybe about 35 of the MPs, and 17 from other parties, and 33 civil society organizations, and 21 PS, which is House of Laws, as you know. Home Secretary, Mawaya West, so Beshem Rana, men Shem Rano, affect your more chrome hadada no. Rather, yene say wa wo bebe bia. But after say wo be ya na say wonye no, yenhwe. Nti was the Home Secretary no all man evidence o committee House of Home Affairs Committee no our Parliament no say before the Home Affairs Committee last week about the consultation, the implementation of the change, and whether they will apply retrospectively. Press repeatedly on fairness and transitional protection. The Home Secretary emphasized that the consultation was real and open-ended on key design questions. We are consulting on some of the details of the proposals, she said, describing the consultation process as a genuine piece of work. No, n'ani agye sɛ wɔsi saa consultation no ɛkɔ yie paa. Na ebiom nso she acknowledged that the changes would be significant, telling the committee, I recognize that big changes are potentially happening. She cautioned that some impact on this already here was inevitable. It is inconceivable that liberally nobody who is currently here would be affected by any of these changes. And I think we should be upfront about that. Into whoever the peers ne nkrofo keka ne organizations ekeka nya no wafa se odebeye adwuma. Nti mu a mu wo mu dada no wa rest assure say mmara no mo de beba no affect wo mo. But as to say the beba na say mayo na say the waka no ne nyina ne say as lawyers no yebehu say yetintim a yama na yemra.
You see the more trends
me ba so say
as a system waiting ministry.
that is it. Inti twen sɛ ɔno a no bɛsi so na wɔbɛpaase mmara na ɔde bɛkɔ parliament na ɔmagye atum ne aka sɛ okay mmara no start free wo a wobɛba biara no wobɛyɛ ne 10 years before settlement saa na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛtie.
Okay then. Yes, that is what muna mo train. Abusua ye FB solicitors and edwetwen komo. Lawyer Francis and Awotene ni mesre wa ase ona wo questioner you can request na wabebusa wo questioner lawyer you are no ye wi ane ye de eye ene ye part 2 of your conversation on the overview of the UK standard visa, visitor's visa, eligibility requirements, permitted activities and application procedures. No, yeah, they so. Oh, pay a chair, quaya, ye wo a London krum ha a barking. Your address, your FB solicitors, a suite. E and F, the clock house, your barking. Your postcode, one IG118EQ, IG118EQ. Sanso and your office line on a 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis mobile line is 079 46772439. Bomodiana Shannon. Mami hu baby a wo hwe yen afri yenko eya ahoma no so na yenkofa adepa embra okay I'm say wate ekọ na lawyer yetiti kra say Manchester United owner wono nso so kra na no atum say UK has become has been colonized by a migrant. Hey, no we kra there.
Waba bepacho.
Oh, engine up. Oh, engine to me. I mean, me Manchester United. I'm going board here, and so engine into.
What say press nene adan kofobi ne nakasama waba bepacho.
Meanwhile, who cry who to taxes who go to your command Monaco for France? Who dodge a tax? Can you imagine?
Oh, say edu baby a who can be bina one take into consideration. People take you for say their way and you are being biased. That was what Oyembi no who say ampa the Oye. Because of that, when you say to me affecting my youth for fans and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, now your football players na kwa menu mu nyina yo munye migrant. Your friend
That
say
is it.
Cote d'Ivoire for boy amad money boys.
Yeah, but when it comes to immigration issues and that UK a bit careful about comment with the Barbon
Na nya kan yen kakra lawyer me kwa de paso nya kan yen kapra na nka UK kra de ko mu kra de ka Ghana fo nyina etu bata betra kra ko mu ko ma no ntum mo di nkru so for how many years.
No, you are right because they colonize us.
Morning.
Morning. Na pom to say
Yo adume yo mpacho mo so e.
Yes, you here. Lawyer Francis was say with you.
Lawyer me pacho we dem wo question ke tu bi na me pese me bisa. Say obi student dependent na say obetimi aware obi a oye COS main applicant ana.
Obi student dependent. Bear in mind, say student dependent, original the main applicant, which is the student applicant, Inti so person worry no switch call ABS obi okuta COS near. Obviously, I was or making sure say we join a warrior back on answer na oko. And so far no. Uja warrior so a home office now 60 days to do something about visa no. And now say catch you say Kofi. And nipa no was COS no. Bear in mind say COS no nye bia na omo allow ema utimi fa dependent account. Inti no so ya another red flag was say we di kan check answer.
We ni dey omo a omutimi di obi to so no. Omo ba answer na ye be cancel no oye nurse.
That is fine. A man akwan jade a obetumi aye.
Yo, Adepa, ene ma me fa lawyer number ma o na friend na.
Me pa cho I fa lawyer number ne ma.
Yeah, na mumbuku appointment. Say mo appointment no buku abetua for consultation. Montiasie, we are here to help each other. Why? Yo, lawyer number no 079
Okay.
46
46
77
77
24
24
39.
39. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I know the bro for any case. Thank you. Hey, Adepa. Yo, Bibi any so ma mente wonka. Why?
Me pa chere ba.
Me pa cho you ba. Leti. Ha. Star Russia ni no abaye nkwasi ade wo Ghana ne de. Me chinwa. Bo a mebo no. Biggie was also a very good lawyer by all standards. Number uno, UK had a friend professor. What Benny Roth. Lawyer. Yenko monuso. Hey. Manchester the end of the amount for swimming busa pa say papa no omo support to Manchester now munja team nam so na be na lawyer amamo answer. Anyway, lawyer.
Catch up and say, yeah, legal, I digest, yeah, politics, fine.
Lawyer, yɛnhwɛ na no nkɔmmɔ a yɛhyɛ aseɛ na yɛntoa so. The an overview of the UK standard visitors visa. Yɛhwɛ eligibility requirement, yɛhwɛ permitted activities, any application procedure. No. Yɛbɛbɔ so ahwɛ what is the standard visitors visa, yɛhwɛ how if people or mere visitors visa ebetumi apply. Yes, ahwɛ eligibility requirements na. Na baby a yɛba abɛdu no yɛ can I appeal a visitor's visa refusal?
Yo, me da say for the benefit of Omo went me catch it up no for your Wednesday program no. Let me do a bit of recap. Na share. Yo, the etienne say standard visitors visa no. Ewo eho nsinso a at least we are ebema wo aba UK ha. Ena yeah, because there are so many ways nkrata sem ubetumi akodi so a ubenya wo nkrata ewo UK ha. Na yenka ya asem nti yete se yenua bi yese a ne akodi na chi. Because the American say obia situation different. Even krano home office krano case worker na oye wo de unua de no omo nyina ye different. Omo nya peda. Ebi ma sebe wa application na ye easy amount na wa make a decision. Obi nso wo ha obefi na ni ahwe ni omamu saa na eche.
Just have some.
Indeed, that tells you, say, a year na men find show with trim, say, Minya way up for Sakwa ways, until I was searching China, mention me for Sakwa ways. And when I make us a pet lawyer, and not Dr. Ray can of our home lawyer. Now, on Chrow, Noma be brea, woho, me oba me ho now be a consultation. Me tear was a man, me be moon, at your say, Madam Rana to moon, say, we call way a bebo, and I call way a bebo. And
the lawyer
can't meti.
And the Mamingina on a main cast as in wincher, ya chef for near tea4. Lawyer, AUB, what do I some bab down, do I some bad anymore? And you one say, or ma advice, get in a lawyer, me busa question kakre be a happy and a mamma who cries over busa question kakra. Now, as a friend lawyer, now here the services are FB solicitors for services are mesre moa. Pasa ye can na lawyer, but your question kakre be mesre. Obi enu a call hospital be catch doctor say doctor, mam ye dro kakre bi. And now me panya kakre bi. There be you don't decide for the doctor. Yes. You don't decide for the medical doctor as how so ma or diagnose you no ma medication. Ti no so. You see, emremun semono, life and death too. Minya bema. Say lawyer ma the correct a friend is saying advisor. Na emrane sesa, you can be a wukroma na afiade ensa with 6 months no. Ensa kano. You might end up taking about 2 years. Now no because them say silly mistake be an a lawyer here no. Almost call appeal. Also for appeal, are taking almost 2 years. Inti they be an okase advice I am no Ghana phone taking here because you see UK is a principles and procedures. Principles, rules, laws, and procedures you must follow. It is a who call appeal. Appeal men can say the 220. your friend is saying, Otum Fonana, Nimanche, Ufre friend is saying, Zema, Osaji Funtiemfa, a year, Yemfa won't call Pim Tentem. No, they don't care. You be this for 2 years. Utiye ya maybe 6 months, 1 year. It is channel so. Not making sure so you patronize a lawyer who knows the law to help you out of your problems. So you book for appointment consultation. Ne bo anya din bia. Masremo a ne papa munti ana lawyer Francis waba ha o cheche yensi mama e. Yo lawyer, mesrewa to aso na am say me wo question mienu miense bi wo eya ahoma no so na bon tofa wo na ewi a yakoye questions no so.
Yo, into Osha visitors visa now, Emramuno, which is the immigration rules now, I say this route is for a person who wants to visit the UK for a temporary period, usually for up to 6 months, for purposes such as tourism, visiting friends or family, carrying out a business activity, or understanding or undertaking a short course of studies, i.e., English language. The omo kan is a untimi nkasa ubo bi kroma bra unnim de uba abeye. No nti na ya omo feel say o ye visit visa na kire ye die nti a uba ye krom. Na yensu yenhwe say uba umema ye problems sebe umbe yusu ye facilities umbe yusu nyoma bia ye feel say omo muti kroma na ye de ama wo mo no wo de upe uba ubepe ni free. Inti Mr. Amo, visit visa no, and when your man a simple and straightforward, as if say win him their whole yard. Now win him their whole yard, a bema back and front, they have the right to refuse you. And I say, and this first now nanka who call interview. Say who call interview. They would call my name no, people na war my name no, and I want more share. O se wo ba nsrahwe na wo ba no de be na che se wo ba nsrahwe ayi fa na wo ko wo ma ya nya we
enso kwabena aye friend is saying marriage certificate crowd e she wo bag im abena aden
in the Mr. Visit visa no wunim de we ya is so pretty straightforward and just say what the two ma betumi de amount but and a big but yakofani o me bi kika ho and no tin a ya womo e de refuse no because we had last Wednesday me bobo nyoma bia almost said the engine so and they refuse you and no and I'm Mr. who you visit visa now obey very very careful say fall a victim of that and the omuchiani say obey more fake documents
lawyer
who's our fake documents now etimi ban you for 10 years and no and Mr. Amo, you're very, very careful about that. Yeah, met me as I see, Sanyoma, yeah, careful about that. Brony Bekan is saying checklist. Into I say there is no standard checklist as the required documents depend on your individual circumstance and the purpose of your visit. The purpose of your visit in there, they don't joke with it. Typically, you will need to demonstrate that your visit is genuine, that you have sufficient funds, and that you intend to leave the UK. The problem I am, baby, me tell when they say, oh, lawyer, I refuse you. Ube komono na sikasem. Because sikasem no, say, or say sufficient funds. Untimi nkasa wo ba UK abra unye provision for a flight. Baby a ubeda. Ade a uba be UK. Intu hema Ghana yesika no omo wo conversion currency conversion omo use. Omo convert here na ubehwe no 200 300 pounds. Sabi onu hu ni say uti hanuma 200 300 eye unuane adwumane awale bia etuaneka anase a day ya market no
yeah
nti wo no je say sika na ofu say uba kroma no Uba be opportunity wo UK ha, and yes, Uba answer.
Yo, lawyer, fesu na yenko eye Peacock iwi ani akwera. Peacock, lawyer Francis Atio. O meeting hona busa question. Tiawem. Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Dr. Someda was the one I'm saying when you see. COS and a buy, but now you COS dependent. But we buy them, how can you now buy them from issue to some? I see you will be. It's not a way let me. I have different application and meeting ya come one answer the town before I send it back.
Yo, there is always a way out, but I can. I was saying who mu any situation at the moment, because definitely you can switch. But before then, you need to get a new COS. Nti how family number no na friend me na book na yen hwe ekwan ye betimi aboa wo.
Okay, lawyer. Okay.
Joe.
Last time, but we number no born in Tommy. Wrong number.
I see last time saying in San Cano money, enemy to me was mabobo. Yo, Peacock, me that's
attacking.
I'm be attacking.
Okay.
Era.
Hello, lawyer.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
So, na me person coming will be our rinty. And my lawyer be. Na application to first me key appointment send and now working no say. But then me can't make how any me no casio. We hear anyway. But last month you know. Na was say or saso kaso here be beautiful into my airport so account Monday no. No catching so much time around say if you are no. What the year was see mu baako. Ekofi ba me kwhwe divorce and partnership sawo mu documents and so me hu so much time bibia. Nti amama ye because my friend ebisa no say you say yen kofi ye mu baako kofi for 15 days never notice for 15 days. Ghana so ye ni bibia for 15 days 21 days which is for ordinance. Inti no na ye ordinance na ordinance no so nipa baako nso ho nso untimi ye ordinance no so mani nye. Inti ase amama ye style bi. Ina mi hu program ina mse na mame ho frost. Eso na menye mimbisa.
Yo, me ba jo we did it say.
You are show me the rabna.
Yo, Rabna, the TN say I don't know say nipa na call ne hono lawyer no. Or ye Ghana lawyer na, or ye Ghana ni lawyer.
Me ba try.
Yo, Ghana ya warrior ye wo mumiensa. Ye wo marriage ordinance na wo kan ye no. E wo say mumienu nyina e wo ho. Na mo ya warrior no by publication of the bans, your third publication of bans. Say more now so say ye pese e worry. And only a marriage ordinance sebe imrofo no mom enim sa. But omonim other types of marriages, which is the Ghanaian customary marriage and the Mohammedan marriage in Kremofo Aware. Say home office ati omani esi ye Ghanaian customary marriage in Isubium. Emrebi eba sana ye fighti ya na ye defendi ya na omaji atum. Womasa kwa peja biom. But ni nyina no me hu ni say new case workers na omaba no. Ena wo munnim. Ena omu create problems. And because of that, and instead of some supervisors, no, they don't ask them. Me oba could be a year train woman. But if they kokota, judge never catch them say, Now maybe this case came back about more and more mass of. I didn't think a massacre home office, massacre for assembly as a. Indeed, that is the problem you're facing with the home office. But lawyer no, and yeah, sir, Imrana Sisa, and Sisa,
Okay.
because the attorney said, home office, there were more new case workers no mabano. Woman name ya warrior na the type of ya warrior ne friend of Ghanaian customary marriage, Woman name. And no
Okay.
me say, Abusia energy a warrior and mamu. It doesn't mean say was a war. It is a mufa Ghanaian customary marriage in this to say no na mu pese mu ya. Wabusia for mu ofie back home. Bem wo abusia, be ma na abusia, betime agina manam aye sa aware no. Omo ya aware ni wi a, na omo de akọ any of the metropolitan, municipal or district assembly a omo register for marriages no. No ma ko register wo ho. And that is the procedure. And because eba UK no, I was say judicial services letter to so. Namasaje Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration letter eka ho. And as a yesa penny year so momo authentication of the marriage no and some fan ho.
Lawyer, wait
And
there,
I
a
was
dog.
me bo me no. Usaba UK krana yebesa ma wo de akọ Ghana High Commission no must certify say ampa our way ya to authorities are to every Ghana. And by family law no say our year and a case law council a judge on that, a certain precedent on that. CB Brazil say our year na baby a free no authorities a 100 ma what the by UK almost based on the CB Brazil case, It is said, Mr. Lawyer, and say, yes, some run about Wariana. I'm afraid, sir, I was a double check it. Now, Catcher say, other opinion were on more, yes,
Lawyer, we know, I say, last year somewhere, the November, December, more on me, Mary,
Active.
Mary, out to him say, we say an attestation at the Ghana High Commission, and then to me, yeah, J original copies and then come acquire. And I know say it's not about doing any attestation here in the UK. It's about say at the time of marriage, both of us were domiciled in the UK. And so what back should have been domiciled in Ghana or both of us. Oh, and now I want him to clarify saying to so 21 days, not and one on Ghana and all quest or if you are in so you see a baby and was say if you are no 21 days see one not saying say what's a clear a be direction yeah. I don't know until I want
my just made the lawyer number amount for lawyer who book appointment when they won't have phone, Monko lawyer. Now, Monko anymore. Lawyer bet me I reach out to the other lawyer. Na jamo who kwanya befaswa ya the bebwa. Why? Mestre wa.
Okay.
Numbers no don't be discouraged. Why? Me who's one number now 07946772439. Well. Yes, all right then. T. Call lawyer Francis, book appointment na ontimi emboa. Your lawyer, yentoa ene yen common so your time no cry so ekopa. Yo. Nane yenhwe eye can I appeal a visitor's visa a refusal?
Yo, ɛna na mɛka no yɛnhwɛ nneɛma a home office gyina so a wɔde refuse visit visa because hɔ no ɛho hia me paa
Yo.
deɛ nti a mɛka saa ne sɛ wohwɛ amanfoɔ applications a wɔn refuse a wɔde ba yɛn anim a all because sɛ yɛnhyehyɛ yɛn nneɛma yie. Ebi ni sɛ ɔsɛ visitors visa applications are frequently refused due to lack of credibility. Credibility. 1. Insufficient financial evidence. Weak ties to the applicant's home country, or concerns that the applicant may not leave the UK at the end of their visit. Past immigration history, 1, and inconsistencies in supporting documents can also lead to refusal. Ushema nneɛma a yɛde kɔ wɔn anim no, because sɛ yɛnkɔ interview no, case worker bi a ɔbɛfa wo case biara no, wɔhwɛ wo nneɛma a wode aba n'anim. Ɛna deɛ ɛyɛ a meka ne sɛ ɔmo wɔ department a documentation wise ɔmo kɔ check. Ɔmo tumi frɛ banks no, asemasi n'account wɔ hɔ, asemasi ɛyɛ ampa sɛ sika sɛ na ɛwɔ n'account mu. Ne nyinaa wɔn mo kyɛɛke ɛna wo a wo sɛ wo ba nsrahwɛ wɔ UK no deɛ bɛyɛ na kuta wo wɔ Ghana a woba UK a wobɛkɔ back to Ghana, which is ɛno ɛyɛ adeɛ a sɛsɛ wɔn mo gyina saa adeɛ no so papapapapa. Deɛ na woyɛ wɔ Ghana a wo sɛ wo ba nsrahwɛ after nsrahwɛ no wobɛkɔ back anaa. So these are the things home office omujina so. But let's come to a question. Sir, can I appeal a visitor visa refusal? I say there is no general right of appeal. And the man there is no general right of appeal unless there is a human rights grounds, which they believe say yatna ufa so. However, if the refusal contains legal or procedural errors, you may be able to challenge it by way of judicial review. In most cases, the appropriate response is to reapply with improved evidence and legal submissions that address the refusal grounds. Inti sɛ woba me hɔ na woka sɛ wo visit visa yɛ refusal a mese ma menhwɛ decision no. If you are financially and so, in this case, no make us go back and rebuild your finances well. Now you a bill.
Yo. Lawyer, a year, can I extend my stay as a visitor?
Yo, honor, there is a technicalities be wo honomo. So extensions are only available in limited circumstances, such as for private medical treatment, academic sabbaticals, or to resit the PLAB test. These must be applied for from within the UK using the appropriate form before your current visa expires. Omo create opportunity be amankrofo koya say bia me the medical visa ene buy say me besa me ho yare na doctor no anase consultant ni hwɛ no sɛ mo ma me 6 months consultant ni hwɛ no obetimi aka sɛ we dey 6 months he dey so your treatment no can take about a year. To on that note, no be letter ka ho na wetimi dey aye extension under the medical grounds no. Home office be yama and na sɛ we academic sabbatical lecturer bi a waba uni bi wa hanom na who take sabbatical leave. Now, based on your performance, you need no feel say it was say your mouth a couple of months be a camwa. They can also issue a letter over to media extension, no. Now home office I extended will visit, no, amount.
Yo.
And there is a course be a scientist for PLAB test. And also some besua de na sebe omantimi anwia na some more research be a omutimi apply for extension na home office ayama wo.
Yo. Lawyer Yanko Koba. Koba, omitimuna lawyer 80. Hello. Yo, lawyer Yentwasu.
Yo.
Mamimbusa, your next question. Dave will say, what is lawyer Francis contact with YouTube? My penny number no edit at all 0208 2644 800. And
Hello? Hello?
yes, afternoon.
Mr. Cho, Mr. Semi Busalo, Mr. Cho, my brother, I don't need a application, but now I know only two, but now I say, or met me the and tell me the move from refinity. So a beer card, or me and man back decision about Temono.
Okay.
Super priority,
huh? But lawyer, I did 2 million. Was say, or my refusal na on me super priority. Or no, so or bet me a giscana my home. I will say, or Monsan Cassicano. Am I a refusal? Why a PB? And it is our super priority Sicano. Or the sort of sashi.
And this is a question here then. Me
person who say a super priority no na eso ye ma oba na on say home office for refuse a o me super priority kan ma oba ka na mo fa ma na person me
yo de tiani say what ye super priority na dia sikana she say wanya e was say sikano omo refund it back to you.
aba o ka say sa no me brother ka James o say o mo sabe ka sika no mo ma nya api ni bi abro o sika na she
Koba.
And I say why there sabe no query be any asem na work anu mu.
Yeah.
ana gami kan ko lawyer Francis unim no na metie mu minim no pa me munim no me na me ka kire me ma mo de ade ne koye nti say no me kura no me no magu ase
Yokoba we the best
phone number no why ni enka ho asem
mate me dase
yo bye bye
asemo unia oto aso ha friend is saying body lawyer Francis Etio.
Lawyer, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm so this will be some me has a room, but you say you are warrior, but it's a bit is a man for that says you pursue warrior. I did say Moko Ghana, Namoko, like home office want to see the proceedings, say, yeah, Moko court, Miss Anna, Madame, to pursue me who cry, I was at the
yo anya bia wo kuta visa be.
That is, we skilled work can be there by.
Okay. Ubetumi eja aware wa ha. Ubetumi akoye no Ghana.
Body mamima lawyer number na friend no why na ona wife mo konko hunu na omboa mo enye ni nyina na obetumi akọ Ghana lawyer say obetumi jaya aware no ha enti lawyer number no me dey atagi wase ho eye both eye ne mobile number any office na ish why edidi mu a wonya ba no we on meet when meet you ho Abigail lawyer 80.
Lawyer Mpacho, good morning.
Good afternoon,
madam.
Lawyer Mpacho, my problem is me free Ghana bahanum no me the visit na buy. Na visit no my bana my babewo. Me bana kita bitches book aya me de edge me there. Na omo from me for interview. But my problem is say me ban a lawyer nipa no ye my application man ban no state say my worry. It's no if I interview no more friend ho na and be amasa be wo ha no. Na me ne be ma na nhia kwasensen bibia just or state say my worry. Ma me de me me kunja pade ayaye ne ade ko ye my application no.
You the attend say Abigail. I was saying ka obey wo ban application no. Uma anasa lawyer no ma we divorce eto say wagya aware na sebe woni obi abewu wo krom ha no. Enti
Okay.
say home office frewa what the ya omo ye ne say omo hwɛ yɛfrɛ bibi wo immigration history.
Okay.
Ɛkwan a wode bɛwura mu a wode aduru this stage no ɛno na ayɛ a ɔmo hwɛ na wɔn busa wo nsɛmfoa bi a ɛwɔ mu sɛ lawyer na ɛyɛ ma wo a kɔ back to lawyer no na ɛma ne nkɔɔkyi wo as to the interview but ɛnyɛ obiara na ɛyɛ adeɛ wɔ ho.
Okay.
That is what
Nipa no access to nipa no ye ma de no because as a agency.
as an agency.
That me call interview no. Af me call ye. Enti me
Unkoi.
pe yansa. Then patcho there be me nyan call ye. Nipa
But
no na me call
bibi
no.
a friend say charity bi na ɛyɛ wɔ application ni ma wa na.
There be a lawyer.
Ɛyɛ lawyer ɛna untimi
Ghana
enkom.
de ne de me bra na pay obi ba is say papa no nya access to papa no bi na bia divorce bi wo kwa ya ama ye. Oh, na me de
Okay.
na say man kwasensan krata bia o. But yes, so
Who
my
person me
my
boa
also
wa obetimi afa me number no.
Abigail, the lawyer number na book appointment number. Why appointment no sika kakri bia na obetua na lawyer mboa no. Why? Yo, me we say number no ewo ho abi wehu 07946. Yes. Bomodi. Yo. All right. Yo. Samuel Tugu. Okay, lawyer. Ian Tuaso na say Samuel enye ready. Ebusia, I see both numbers on the screen are going into voicemail. I've been now say lawyer I busy nti ofresi here unsa entimi nka lawyer office line and so uja voice note I will attend to you. Why? Eti meshewa from Monday to Friday working hours ofre bia edem weekends ofre na after 12 ebeko voice mail meshewa mo na monhyɛ no nso mfama yɛn lawyer yɛnhwɛ your next question you say your time no apa ho yɛyɛ program Wednesdays 7 to 8 p.m. Saturdays 12 to 1 p.m. na yɛde ahyehyɛ so lawyer I've got some few more questions now can I switch from another visa category to a visitor's visa while in the UK?
You the atia ne say one say me bobo ɛyɛ ɛkwan a ɔmo extend o visa ne n'asefo. So when it comes to visit visa, I'm afraid it's a untimi and switch. Untimi and untimi and switch unless we come back to UK, go back to Ukro now free so no. Now 1 year application for no all together. Because we have visit visa now, a war and one soon and so untimi nya juma, untimi extend the visa e wo kroma unless was specific visa bia for medical reasons for academic sabbatical and other things no and yeah omoma akwanja emawo extend the visa. But when it comes to visit visa, they don't allow you to switch in country.
Joe. Lawyer, abena meshe wa fre lawyer ewo number na the telephone number sa me de attage ewo YouTube no uko YouTube Dr. Ren TV matage lawyer number wo ho. Bomodi abena fre no ne book appointment na lawyer mbra or say I am a British citizen how can I bring someone here permanently? There are a lot of few questions a lawyer bidding kan busa wontino mesre wa abena book appointment why na appointment there is a fee but do not be scared about the fee the here and lawyer beboa na waye we adwuma no de ama na AJ sikapa or say lawyer number and am dey tag you 07946772439 many FB solicitors and ehwehwe nkomo FB solicitors who pay a kwan a ye wo a year backing your postcode ni IG11 8EQ yeah address a suite ENF yeah what the clock house I won't say I toss so me and sa. Your office telephone line is 0208 264 4800. Your mobile line, your lawyer Francis Awuhuni, is 079 Your Modiana, your share and so. If you call her, Michelle, and you're free, your lawyer, Michelle, I mean, some kitty bika, me pacho, Oko hospital, Ongo cancer doctor said, Bomik panya kitty na men kofi there be. Law doctor and show based on a year or how or the abba. So please let's observe a year and cry two away. Lawyer, you share a year. The next question. I say, can I travel to the UK while my visitor visa application is pending?
I'm afraid not. You can't do that.
Yo. Lawyer, you share. How long does it take to get a visitor's visa?
What Emrano and also a more time frame of making a decision, it depended the workload. But when it comes to visit visa now, were 3 weeks at least maximum within and the decision, it starts from where we submit your application, we call enrollee for biometrics. In the we submit your application, 1st of February. And we call enrollee for biometrics 13th. Decision, 3 weeks will start from on the 13th of February, not the 1st. People get confused unless we fill your application, you apply for super priority, which within 15 working days, on back clear out.
And say super priority, I don't know, ni fee no bono, I was rana.
I was through kakra become.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right then. Yo, I was seeing a lawyer Francis now. Young your next question. Can I visit the UK frequently on a visitor's visa?
What a question.
An interesting question, lawyer.
It is. I say frequent visits are permitted, but if the Home Office suspect that you are effectively living in the UK through successive visits, future applications may be refused.
Yes, I'm for advice tactics. Or no, no, kakra, no, asaba, no, abakakra. So, boy, you make a crack 2 months, be a no, aquaco, asako, fee, no, asaba. I do better when they say a year, no, crown with the baby 8 months, of room how.
Yes, because they monitor all these things and they know. And only more 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years visit visa. No. Fine. Obu or a frequent visa, traveler. And I do because of maybe business is being in for no. Such people no, they know say wamuba anye bia omacha na 1 month. And answer watch na 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Because I know someone that will be 1 week no call back.
Will be quite maybe 3 days.
Yes. It is such a person, or no near money multiple home office or monitor because they know say or will be potting or baby or UK.
A chepa me to kwan kukru so na me di less than 48 hours. And I'm a sub kukru na should be the week na me do one of their questions I bombard them
Bombard because that almost finding out what a car already less than 48 hours no.
Yes.
And beyond what the car usaba.
Yes.
It is a more good reasoning for data. They have the right to cancel your visa at that point in time. Now with 10 years old, so 5 years old, 10 years, especially visit visa or multiple visa no.
Wow, what a shock.
Into what the say once I talked about the purpose. Purpose of visiting.
And also cross crowd him. the first one so cry na me uncle cry so cry no ko hand ho ko twa business class ma mi o and or they ne credit your friend is ne banks a twa ticket the ma me it won be say ticket no was paid from America
Yeah.
and I mean so no a friend is a Miss Maba Kruma it me explaining and I'm saying it was my birthday gift.
Yeah.
Mm.
Inti America na mrana to say omukuta powers especially UK border forces.
Mm.
And the ever had dream crying from 25th of February there no.
Mm. Next
Even
week.
they can deny even almost citizen.
Yeah.
Inti that tells you say the powers the ama woman no are great.
Yo. Abena says, no worries. Thank you, lawyer. Wababe who Obibuko appointment. I like people like that. Abena you for. Yeah, I mean, who need that name to say no effort. Lawyer, lastly, if refuse visitors visa, can I challenge it?
Yo, there are so many ways ubetimi a challenge in terms of say either a BPR involve human rights
Mm.
and say a procedural mistakes.
Mm.
And on that note, if procedural mistakes now, a year or BPR ubetimi a challenge the authorities, which is Home Office, through BB a friend of judicial review.
Mm.
And they say what they call high court.
Mm.
Because
Judicial
judicial review
review. No?
lodge in high court say hona obedi ukodi wasem.
Okay.
Ufo say home office omenya omumra no wrong inti wo challenge wo.
Mm.
That is the judicial review. And human rights involved, no, especially adult dependency relative applications,
Mm-hmm.
A human rights a year a was some refuse or right of appeal.
Mm-hmm.
And our visitors visas and also no, they give you right of appeal
Mm.
based on human rights element ne woman.
Mm.
Inti I'm afraid some person or 2 woman so either you do be a friend of judicial review for that.
Mm. Yo, abusia any FB solicitors and you share your train come your topic and you share you shall see Wednesday an overview of the UK standard visitors visa eligibility requirement permitted activities and application procedure part 1 no we call Dr. Rain TV YouTuber onsa ebeka and it part 2 no so ama yɛhwɛ ɛkwan a saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa no wɔn nsa betumi aka o visitors visa na waba UK ɛne ntumi hyɛ wɔ a wopɛ video no bi ahwɛ a wokɔ Dr. Ren TV a wo nsa bɛka saa nso ɛna wopɛ yɛkyɛ akwan the service of FB solicitors a deɛ ohia ne sɛ wobɛkɔ yɛ office suite E&F the clock house yɛwɔ barking na wode a postcode no to Google map ni mu a ɛbɛma direction na waba hɔ IG11 8EQ your office line also 0208 264 4800 Shannon so during working hours we are open and then weekend there messer our friend number no your office line after 12 and no a voice note Sundays lawyer and receive calls unless a emergency Shannon so Lawyer Francis Awuhuni, and the number is 07946 772439. Mesre wa yeni lawyer mo question kitwe bi ma na yima no ewo a friend is a yedwumedi a yedie no. Ti mesre mo a mo frɛ no. O fra request for a lawyer service, you book for appointment. The fee is not much. The most important is how lawyer will solve your problem for you. Now, when you're on krata, when you're British citizenship, you need FB solicitors and more. And in time, say Danny day in our phone. A question of matter by Cassiano so. Na nyankopon enam eye twedi ampon na nanom nam eye lawyer Francis ene eye FB solicitors for so na omombo modia embo na unsa enka on krata. Taber Allahu Akbar. Nyankopɔn di mu. Ɔbɛyɛ ne nyinaa de ama wo. Wopɛ a nearest station back in train station. Ti yɛnhyɛ no nso. Lawyer, the uncommon number. Finally, dear now the be giant son wakona Wednesday 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yeshia na ya didn't come. Meshewa follow lawyer follow no. Follow me so I follow me. Ewo ye TikTok so Dr. Ren TV TikTok, Dr. Ren TV YouTube. Now yeah subscribe and build a family together. Lawyer. Dear now the be giant.
Yo, me da say Dr. Rain. I said that case here come out. Say Danny day we saw your program mo, which is the Legal Digest. FB solicitors here the bremo. And a biomo so no your bompa say ubenya hoden. Nyango bombe mao nyansa timbiano what to me aso ye mu. Na wabwa ye community. Because enyomo ka won sorry emetena ha no mo enhost me.
Yeah.
Because wo omo eho do nti no. Yes, stranger me say obekoso amausa edona ye de be this program no. Yo the twice no so yes scammers are echo around. Say from FB solicitors ye be get together ye be Zoom meeting. And ye be a lawyer ben obeka so be get together. Mr. Onyo maybe why he has to attract you and ask questions and find out say and ye be a no one lawyer ni sika aburu so or ye get together ama the clients are now said them. Obeno no beka cheap and because to cheap no it doesn't mean say we Ghana ni. Because I say AI aba technology aba. Till you tell you crowd be used to my voice there, yes I did no. But Dr. Ray no for me number, ne friend me ne busa me ansana. Because me yes I did say me be ye waiting, ma send no link be boso. There be that. Me ba mo banks no facing difficulties the same way I facing be. Because banks, they be any messages from them. Scammers are around. Scammers. To Mr. You're very careful. And yes, sir, when you're TC your phone this one, your bank accounts, your bank details, be our phones will be or be hacking into. Yo, and the third one now, me feel say, beboy, no, and yemra, and sena UK, ACT. The man who say UK hano emrano especially immigration no esisate mbia sa end settlement here na mabeka wasem from the home secretary okofesi home affairs committee or parliament no the target ni say by April or the outcome beba ehia say yemra obema na yemra the air can say chroma neoma sisa esisa left and right. And at the assistant titru pan immigration. Immigration is at any time. So normal koda, normal full say was almost sana, normal pushy through parliament. Na sebe abayemra. And then maybe anywhere assistant as a lawyer no yehu. Ebeba yehu. Ebanswa yehu. And then now we are sebe lawyer be a 1 year will research ye. Timistramo. Sir, upese wotena UK ha, na wode ukro ubo ubra wa ha. First, ubedi mmara so. Secondly, ubehwe na watoto nkrata asem yie ewo krom ha. Because the rate at which our nyoma sisa no both deportation or mochichi amanfo ne nasefo no is appalling. And especially omama problems about skilled worker force. Dependent partners, dependent parents, and that, and dependent children. Timishamo, who any issues, and answer as long as when you British passport indefinite, always seek legal advice. What dear we be yo, me da say a biom Dr. Rain, and me da TF4 near Shefo, Nina say, and a happy Valentine from FB solicitors. Ya
Lawyer,
crown.
yes, so yeah, that's it.